Welcome back to another video. My name is Callan and I'm currently reacting to every single A24 film in order. Today we're on movie number 97, Boys State. Now before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you please subscribe to this channel down below and follow along this journey with me. Also, if anyone is interested in signing up for the triple A24 membership, please consider using my referral code down below. Now with that being said, let's get started with movie number 97. Starting off with the Apple logo. Wow, is there really no A24 logo in this? That's interesting. This is such a unique concept. I'm curious to know how many of these boys actually go on to become politicians. Here we go, Boys State.
Okay, so what are like the best political speeches of all time?
It is not fair that I am missing my legs. I am put at a disadvantage.
Did your parents come with you? Oh, no, they're not. No, they have work.
I want to go behind the scenes of this movie. Like, how did they choose these specific kids? Or did they film everyone the same way and kind of cut the people that didn't quite make it?
I'm a progressive person, and I'm in a room full of mostly conservative people.
The person who got me into politics was Senator Bernie Sanders when he ran.
Welcome to the American Legion Texas Boys State. This will be an intense week.
Look at all of the people in there. Again, how do you choose which people to follow in this movie? Because I'm sure there's some very unique characters sitting there.
So you're gonna write down, hey, I wanna run for this position, and then you get signatures.
Texas Boys State focuses more on the process leading up to the election.
What is the earliest that one can start collecting signatures? And where do people sign things?
Have you already signed for senator?
I have not.
You want to sign mine?
What's your name? Stephen Garza.
All right, I'm gonna come back to you.
It's a little early to start running for governor, don't you think?
Is anyone here not signed for governor? Okay. Yes.
These three characters have very different approaches to how they're going about things, which is fascinating to see, the three different types. We'll see which one ends up being the most successful.
Will you endorse me? My brother.
Have you voted for governor yet?
I'm worried Steven's not as aggressive. I don't know if he's able to get all those signatures. Whereas this guy is so aggressive and kind of sweet talking everybody.
I bought some Bitcoin back in August.
Hopefully he still has it.
And so I sold my Bitcoin.
Oh, what a fool.
Got some new boots.
He's probably hating himself for that. Selling your Bitcoin for boots when it's worth so much more now.
I'm thinking the governor, so vote Ben Feinstein for freedom. All right. Yes, sir.
There are 600 nationalists. I just need 10 or 11 more signatures. I have a little under 12 hours to get 5 more signatures.
Welcome to your very first Nationalist Party State Convention.
Okay, we got another character.
I went to state council meetings just so a man in prison can have his rights. I want to be civil and represent a whole working body. Vote for me for your state chair.
Great presence and great speech.
So your state party chairman is? Renee.
Nice, well deserved.
Get yourselves ready for a turbulent election.
Tomorrow's the primary. I'm feeling pretty good. Push-ups, come on, anybody. Anybody, push-ups.
Now a part of me is thinking state party chair might be the better option, you know?
Sounds like you came with a plan. Good luck, man.
Basically, 1 more signature to get on that ballot. I'm going to try to support my party platform to the best of my ability. My big thing is individual freedom.
Come on, Steven, gotta get that last signature.
I got him.
You got him? You got your signatures?
All right, let's go, Steven.
Mr. Speaker, let's gavel in and we'll get to work.
I propose a bill that requires the relocation of all Prius drivers to the state of Oklahoma.
What the heck?
We officially changed the pronunciation to W.
When you put a bunch of 17-year-old boys in a room together, you get crazy stuff like the Lone Star Defense.
I was just about to say, it must be crazy having all of these teenage boys together. So I'm really curious to watch Girls State to see how different everything will be.
Is Boys State a joke? I mean, this is honestly a joke. We should not be voting on stuff like this.
I feel like a lot of these kids are taking it as a joke. I imagine the girls taking it more seriously.
I should support the party platform, but at the same time, I'm going to need some of the Federalist vote.
See, I can't imagine Girls State being this rowdy.
Pro-gun. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I want a Federalist victory. Feinstein for freedom.
Raise of hand for the delegates, understand? All right, Ben, come on up, man.
The way Boys State is set up, where it's two parties, you have to have a unified party to do well.
I would like to present abortion and succession.
I motion to secede and legally call this Boys Nation.
You gotta get these guys under control.
So my city would like impeachment and revote for the state chairman.
Wild.
They want to impeach me? It's just a little different for somebody that looks like me. I'm gonna keep my job if it's the last thing I do.
We have 2 days until the general governor election. The nationalist convention right now, I've heard, is in chaos. We need to dominate.
He seems to have his party under control as of right now. Renee's got some work to do.
I want to say dick measuring, but I can't say dick measuring because I got to give this as a speech. Is penis measuring too vulgar for government discourse? Oh, and my slogan is moral and constitutional government for the people.
You need something that rings off the head. Like, you know.
Is it your speech?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, wow, that's a long speech.
Despite the perceived differences, there's Federalists to beat. We're now going to welcome all gubernatorial candidates to the stage.
It is my immense honor to come before you today. I will not be breaking out the measuring tape. None of this! None of this!
What a fool.
Governor is someone who can do the job. Vote for someone. Vote for Rob.
I don't know if that was strong enough. See how Steven compares to that.
My name is Steven Garza, and I'm running to be our party's nominee for governor. I come from a very modest family. The American Legion hosts Texas Boys State. To secede is to dishonor the memories and make their sacrifices in vain. Are we gonna make headlines for the wrong reasons? Or will we show the world what patriots are made of?
Alright, Steven. I feel like he started off a little slow, but he really brought it back at the end. He really did kind of bring the whole Nationalist Party back together with that speech.
I am third oldest. I'm on the course to be the first one to graduate from high school.
I light the fuse, I gotta get back quick.
What is this?
Aluminum, selenium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, rhenium, nickel, neodymium.
Like a talent show? Why is there a talent show?
He was good. Was he singing something off Shrek?
Yeah, he was.
We should definitely use social media in this campaign, like Instagram account and like a Snapchat.
I know they made like an Instagram account with like the sole purpose of impeaching him.
That is something I actually wanted to hit on, is that the Nationalist Party is like low-key falling apart.
Yeah, it's politics. You play to win.
He's good. He's our best bet. I vote for him.
Rob's enough. Rob. Governor.
I'm voting for Steven!
I like Steven. Top two candidates who finished first and second will move into that runoff.
As to the political views voiced in my speech, those are not my own. This is a very, very conservative group. My stance on abortion would not line up well with the guys out there. Sometimes you gotta say what you gotta say in an attempt to win.
Interesting change up on his character here, or we're seeing his true character.
I wish politicians were more truthful, but getting here certainly gave me a new appreciation.
See, I don't like that. I don't like the influence that this program is having on him. I feel like this has strong potential to affect his future, especially if he does want to continue into actual politics.
I'm in the runoff tomorrow.
On the ballot.
Steven Garza, 150. Robert McDougall, 35.
I had 1/5 the votes that Steven did yesterday. He is more qualified than I am by a solid margin. I may resign and endorse Steven.
It's easier for him to say that now, but when he's in front of all of these boys, I don't know if he has what it takes to do that.
Recognized. I'm happy to entertain an impeachment trial if that's what you want to do. All those in favor, gallery included, please rise.
How foolish. Good for Renee.
I have a suggestion for your small numbers, maybe start an intramural basketball team?
Put him in their place, Renee.
I'm going to stray away from my prepared speech a little bit. I became an organizer for the March for Our Lives Houston. I am not anti-Second Amendment. I am pro-guns. Listen, I support, and the majority of the country supports, universal background checks. And that's why I'm running to be a governor, because I want to find out what we can all agree on and run that. We're going to show what the leaders of tomorrow look like today. Thank you.
I don't know if that was strong enough. He kind of brought it back at the end.
I am unabashedly pro-Second Amendment. For every child up for adoption, there are 30 loving couples. It's to y'all now.
That wasn't that strong of a speech either. I think Steven still has it, especially since he had the majority in the first round. Also interesting to see that Robert didn't resign.
However it goes, if you win, I support you fully.
So whatever happens, dude, best of luck, and just know that like your efforts are recognized.
We haven't seen who's running for governor from the Federalist Party, have we?
The winner for the Federalist Party, the American warrior, Eddie P.C.
Okay, I guess we saw a glimpse of him here and there, but we really haven't been following him like we've been following Robert and Steven.
And finally, for the Nationalist Party, is the quiet voice in the storm, Steven Garza.
All right, Steven. Curious to see if we'll get more story on Eddie now.
I took the view they were all being loud and crazy. That's what they wanted to be. I think they actually wanted to be serious.
Okay, so that changes what I said earlier about how this program would be a negative influence on him. But by Steven winning, this actually changes things for him. And he kind of realizes that he should have just been honest with himself the whole time. Might have gotten a little farther.
Eddie, you almost won the entire party.
Okay, here we go. Now we're unlocking Eddie as a character.
He led a March for Our Lives rally in Houston.
I know what I'm talking about. I have evidence to support my answers. Ben Feisty and I think we work really well together.
I talked to Eddie today. He thinks he is God on earth.
Being up here as a performer is being a leader.
Again, I find it so interesting that they have a little talent show in the midst of all of this. There we go, election day.
I want y'all to take out your phones. I want everyone to follow this account.
Look at this propaganda, because he's anti-gun.
He is? I love this page so much.
All right, we now move into the most coveted position, opening statements.
He organized and led a march for March for Our Lives.
I will defy failure.
Love to see Robert's support.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to open up to asking me some about my policies. I would like them to ask what they choose and not just questions that have been vetted.
As state party chairman, I would have to say that an open forum during the speech would give him an unfair advantage.
I'm sorry, I'm glad you're all paying attention to me. This is outright bias. This is blatant bias to cancel a Federalist candidate out of the entire plan for his speech.
Things are getting heated.
Just at the last district, there seemed to be an issue with a bias amongst leadership.
This governor was allotted 6 minutes to give a speech. Renee, the state party chairman, he used his influence as state party chairman.
Let's go, Renee.
I got it from here, buddy.
All right, that's good. I like to see Steven taking leadership and control over the situation.
And I know how he plays, and I genuinely think that was an attempt to hurt the Federalist Party. If I do not exploit this, there is a very good chance we will lose this election.
We need to do something drastic that gets people talking.
You have to use personal attacks, and you have to find divisive issues in order to differentiate yourself at all.
People don't like the word compromise, but there's so many things that we've been able to come to agreements upon.
Here we go, the final voting. You feel like with all of the attention and focus on Steven throughout the entire movie that he would be the one to win.
I had a whole lot of nationalists come to me and be like, yeah, thanks for calling them out, like we're with you.
I know that people didn't understand where you come from gun rights, but I actually do.
The moment you've been waiting for, your election results.
For your 2018
There we go.
Texas Boy State Governor.
Poor Steven. That must be killing Renee as well.
Had a good campaign, dude. It was great.
It was shock and awe. It was combined arms warfare.
I can honestly say you are one of the single most honest human beings I've ever met in my entire life. So I'll make sure I keep in touch, man.
Hey, it's so emotional for a lot of these people.
Perceived bias is a very powerful issue, especially to conservatives. You know, in the end, I don't know, maybe God will judge me differently for all of this, or, you know, I don't know.
I don't hate the man. I think he's a fantastic politician. But I don't think a fantastic politician is a compliment either.
That's so great. That would be his truck. Nice.
Should political leaders focus economic equality, period.
Oh yeah, get out and get it.
My generation, ladies and gentlemen, this is America.
All right, there we have it, Boys State. Let's see if we get the logo at the end. No logo, I guess. All right, there we have it, movie number 97, Boys State. After watching this, I really want to watch Girls State now and see how different the two movies are going to be, because I can't imagine it being anything like this film. I think the directors did a fantastic job of finding these characters and following their journey throughout the movie. It was exciting to see the politics and to see what each side was willing to do in order to win. It really does get you to think about current elections and current politics and to see how our leaders got to where they are today. This movie does have a special place in my heart because this is actually the first A24 film that I saw when it was actually released. During the pandemic, my wife and I watched every single A24 film leading up to this. And when this movie came out, we actually had to go to a drive-in theater to watch this because this was still during the pandemic. Looking at the next 5 movies, all except for False Positive, which was a Hulu release, I actually watched at a drive-in theater, which is exciting because I've never been to a drive-in theater prior to watching Boys State. Because it's a documentary film, there's not much for me to talk about in terms of like cinematography, score, and whatnot. But again, going back to all of the characters that they did showcase in this film, I thought all of them are great, and I'm really curious to know where they are today, especially in our current political climate here in America. I'm actually curious to know the opinion of those living outside of the United States, what they thought of this movie and the idea of Boys State itself as a program. Anyways, I'm looking at Letterboxd right now. This movie is sitting at 3.9 stars. I think for me personally, I'm going to rank it similarly to the other documentaries. I'm going to give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. And I think in terms of ranking, I'm going to put this movie in the number 39 spot. So this is my current ranking of the first 97 A24 films. Please follow me on all of my socials down below at Callan Reacts, and let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were on this movie, what you rate it, and what you rank it. And I'll see you next Thursday for the next video.